Hello, my name is Beecher-Jones and I provide New Holland software support for farmers in the UK, South Africa and Australia. In this 5-minute video, I'm going to highlight some of the key points of data management and how the PLM mapping software can help you manage your precision farming operation. The layout of the software is straightforward. You have the management tree on the left-hand side, and this is where you manage your farm and your fields, and is the most important part of the software. Get this bit right and the rest of it becomes much easier. You have the main viewing window in the centre to view yield maps, create variable rate application maps, manage your A/B lines and work with the data that you have collected. The view section window along the bottom allows you to view your data in more detail depending on how you want it to look in the viewing window. The more you use the software, the more familiar with it you become, and that is just down to practice. And to help you, you have access to a range of support tools which I will explain at the end. The most important thing to remember is that the management tree has to be a direct representation of what you are doing on your farm. If, for example, you take a hedge out between two fields to create one on the farm, then you should mirror this change in the software. Get the management tree working well and the rest of your precision farming operation will become much easier. Here's an example where we have collected some yield data which was collected by 3 different combines and 2 different operators. It's a familiar scenario. This farm is the same as this one, only spelled differently. This field is the same as this one, which is the same as this one, which is the same as this one. And for good measure, these fields are the same as well. So how do you go about creating good yield maps when the data is all in the wrong fields? A correctly organised management tree will make life much easier for anyone to use the monitors correctly, which in turn will provide you with good data. It also helps ensure the job gets done correctly in the field. Continuing along this line, A/B lines can be managed in the software as well. The A/B line names will be created in the monitor, but how about changing the names to one that is more meaningful so it is easier to identify in the monitor? This is vital if you are into controlled traffic farming and have a number of monitors on the farm. I tend to focus on the management tree a lot when I'm talking to customers. My experience has taught me that when the management tree is accurate, the precision farming operation becomes more efficient and you can concentrate on making good farming decisions. So how does this work in practice? Let's look at the pre-harvest process. First of all, we want to create a new or update the management tree in the software to ensure that it is accurate. Secondly, we want to format a USB stick so it is clean and empty. We want to export the management tree to that USB stick. Fourthly, we clean off the monitor to remove any historical data. Then we insert the USB stick, turn the monitor on, and your management tree is imported automatically into the monitor. We just leave the USB stick in there, ready for harvest. This process is essential if you have more than one header. When collecting your yield data, how about using 2 USB sticks, one in the monitor and one in the office? At the end of the day, swap the one that was in the monitor with the blank one from the office and record the next lot of yield data onto the new stick. You can do this every few days. The PLM mapping software is powerful in providing you with information to help manage your farm efficiently and effectively. Here are a few examples of the features of the software. It will process yield maps and reports for you. You can create normalised or averaged out yield maps from a number of years of yield data. You can create variable rate application maps. You can export those VRA maps via ISO XML or shapefile format to your controllers. You can look at cropping plans to help you manage the farm historically and in the future. You can create enterprise maps or profit and loss maps for different areas of the field. You can create and record spray applications. You can create soil sample points. You can create gross margin reports. And it will work with many different types of monitors. As I mentioned at the start, there are a number of ways in which you can get help and support, and you can choose from one or all of the following. There is a range of training videos available via the New Holland PLM website. Training courses via your dealership if we have enough people to attend. Phone support via me at New Holland Software Support gives one-to-one support over the internet. and e-newsletters on hints and tips to maximise the opportunities in the software. Give me a call or drop me a line and I'll do my very best to help you get the very best out of your PLM mapping software.